Well, isn't it just perfect the moment that we go live? Our dear friend Nicole is back. Hey,
Hello.
friends, can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me there in YouTubia.
Yay! Listeners can hear
Nice.
us.
Yeah, we're all wearing headphones, John. Thank you for the help. Nothing I love more than a chat coach.
Uh,
Hey, how are you, Nicole?
I'm good. I'm a little
Good morning.
undercaffeinated, but I'm working on that part.
So am I. All right, so Jules asks a question. Jules says, "How am I just learning about this RPG today?" We're trying to get the word out,
We
but we're
are.
glad you know now.
Yeah, that's right.
Cassidy, thank you so much. Look at everybody that's here.
I'm loving it.
So am I. So am I. Thank you so much for coming to our the Expanse RPG Transport Union Edition Backerkit campaign live stream launch party.
That's a mouthful, Troy.
Isn't that
Good
a
job.
mouthful? So excited about today. We've been working so hard on it. And it's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's the Expanse. It's so much fun. I'm looking at the chat. Let's see what we've got here. Yes, loud and clear. Thank you so much. Yes. Nicole's on a little lower in level than you. Let me let's bump her up a little, shan't we?
Should I say
Nicole,
something
would
to
you say
help?
something?
I'm going to say something to help.
Yeah. Let me know, friends. So Nicole,
Yes.
we've got so many people in chat right now. I'm just checking out. All of our friends are here as well. Good to see everybody. 21st backer, let's go. I like that. So I'm
Wow.
going to go a little back in time here. So many comments. Backer number 4, Ben Rogers. Nice. And that's as far back as I can go. Are you able, friends? Are you able? You say Troy's voice alone is a gift. Are you trying to say? Bacon Chef says, I'm very excited to learn more about the Transport Union Free Navy Laconian era. Yeah. Okay, good. And can you hear the music in the background, friends? I know Nicole wasn't
I
able to.
cannot.
Nicole has kind of this technology dampening field that sort of, permeates the existence. No music. Okay. So that's
My
me.
anti-technology aura strikes at the worst time.
Or the best of times. It's really not that good of a music anyway. We'll figure that out. Thank you so much, friends, for the heads up. So, good thing I didn't start singing. Just pledge the 4 times PDF release. Okay, so what is the update right now? So, one of the things that we weren't aware of is that people who join us, our little party, they get to pledge early.
That's been a pleasant surprise. I think I knew that at some point, but
I feel like I might have known it too, but I forgot it. But I remembered it. Awesome. Very, very cool. If you have noise canceling in line, it'll be clipping it out. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but as long as you can hear our voices, that's really all that matters. I don't mean to be whispering as though we're doing some ASMR, but I realized something that we can probably play some background music from the old Streamyard. Okay, so friends, I'm curious. For those of you in chat, how many of you are just hearing about the Expanse RPG or had just heard about it recently? Just curious. And then we've got some folks in here who have been around for some time. Like Only Play Wizards. We've got just a ton of folks who've been really aware of what we've been doing with it. How long have we had the license for the Expanse?
Oh, geez. Don't ask me things like that. 9 years ago, I think.
9 years ago.
I think so.
And Jules says, I heard about it 30 minutes before launch. Yeah, well, John Only Play Wizards has only played. Yeah, he's played a few times, a couple times. Of course, a prolific streamer with a fantastic stream, Abraxas Precipice. Big fan favorite, our favorite. We really enjoy it. That's our friend Only Play Wizards. We'll drop some links here in just a minute. As soon as I'm done mucking around with some of the tech, we just couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Jock Cop says back to the original rulebook. Nice. What's WA? I made the sheet for the previous version of WA and want to see if I need to do updates. Patrick said, play the Expanse when it came out and got notifications about the new release. Nice.
Oh, good. That's...
Yeah, I'm glad you... Bacon Show says the crew miniatures also look amazing. I've been searching for something good to represent the space trucker aesthetic for both this and Alien RPG for a long time. That's the great thing about the minis, that they you can play them on anything, really.
Yeah, Chris was really... I mean, he's a minis guy, and he has always hoped to do minis with Green Ronin, but this is finally his chance, and the sculpts look so good. The concept renders are so good.
I was thinking, I'm going to load up something. First, let me see. Can you hear this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for that. Yeah. It's a little sit a while and listen, or I sense a soul in search of answers. Very Diablo.
All right. Well, we can at least hear some music.
Nice.
I don't know if we want to hear this music, but we can hear.
I don't think we do, honestly. Let's see what the lo-fi has to offer. I feel like we're kind of running backwards. Let's see here. How about we do... What about this?
So I think... Yeah. Boom. Feels pretty groovy.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll just have some fun with
it. We need some belter beats is right. I'm super impressed that the two folks on the West Coast are up for this, and our two East Coast colleagues are slowly dragging their asses around. Well, excuse me, fixing coffee, letting us hold down the fort.
Right. Well, that's okay. This will be the kind of the pre-funk. Will we get a look at minis today? Yeah. I mean, in a way. For sure. Best Coast, exactly. I'm gonna load up a little video, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna show them our video?
I think so. Let me
Jock Cop, I asked that we scheduled this early enough that folks in London had a good chance to join. So I'm glad that that's working out for you.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, and Australia in the room. Thank you, Australia.
Oh, nice. For as maligned as Australians are by like video games, TTRPGs, anything that gets published here in the States, like that, I mean, it can be kind of rough for those for our friends out there to get a thing. Our Australian community is very chill. Let's see. We're doing it live.
Oh, Hong Kong, Japan, you guys.
Hong Kong, nice.
Great.
Very cool.
Berlin. Well, I feel Norway.
Norway.
Look at that. Love to see everybody. Love to hear that we've haven't quite perfected our global reach.
Poland. Wow.
New Zealand. Hi, Jen.
$10,000 just passed. Wait, what?
Yep. We've got
for which?
We've got the backer train going. We've got $10,500 and 68 backers on the backer train. As long as somebody pledges every 10 minutes, that backer train's going to keep going.
Nice.
Kind of fun.
Hungary. Luxembourg. This is amazing. Scotland. Okay, fantastic. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
Jen and Z, I'm going to protect you from my attempts to do a New Zealand accent. It's always very, very off-putting. Okay, I think this is the right one. Let me open it up.
Oh, Croatia. We will work on getting you some better distribution. That's fine. We've got a
Okay.
whole month of this, James Lowther. We've got a whole month of campaign. Plenty of time for you to get extra dice or whatever it is you're looking for.
Yeah.
Pledge manager be up. You can adjust your pledges later in the campaign too. We're trying to make it as expansive as possible. Oh no, I said it.
Hey, you said the magic words. Hang on one second. Something happened with our video.
I feel a little like I'm in Fallout here with this music.
It feels kind of like that, huh? We'll be getting some better music here momentarily. But when did our East Coast pals say that they were going to pop in?
Well, I saw Steve saying he was making coffee, and that's the last I saw. Also,
When was he going to deliver the coffee?
I don't know. I've been waiting. Mine's already gone.
Me too. Mine is not brewed yet. I am not sure why this happened, but our video did something a little strange, and I have to re-render it.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, it's just, yeah. So I might be a little choppy on the internet, but you got to show the latest. Can't. The Lord knows I've spent $1,200 just now. Thank you, Bacon Shell.
Oh
For
my
75.
goodness.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, Netherlands. Good to see you. Dom, we do have some people planning actual plays.
We do, yeah.
We actually have some surprises to come during the campaign.
We do. Well, here we'll just sort of let you folks know, since you're our early backers. You're like our BFFs. We can tell you our secrets. Yeah. We two streaming groups, people that we are just absolutely enamored with. The Abraxas Precipice folks and the Hellbreakers stream. They have prepared to. They both have done the quick start, and so we're going to be playing their actual plays later in the campaign. We really, really appreciate their support. It was very nice to see. Okay, let's see. This is. And the streams are fantastic.
82 backers on the backer train.
Oh, nice. 82 backers on the backer train. Nice. A Glass Cannon network for a Let's Play. We should do that.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Save the funk. Do me a favor. Would you send a note to letsplay@greenronin.com? And I'm going to do my best summoning ritual. Abracadabra.
It's Steve Kenton.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
sorry, my coffee
voice
delayed me.
now. What was that?
Sorry, my coffee delayed me, but first things
we were
first.
waiting for ours. Yeah.
So, Brandon, the miniature ships are 1/100th scale.
Mm-hmm. It looks sweet too.
They do indeed. And how about we do a little something? Okay, let's open this up. Gonna pause it. Oh my gosh, why is it doing that?
We were saying with the scale of the ships that they actually match really well with the range bands that we set up in the Expanse book. And Chris was saying, hey, we could use these range bands as like a playmat for these ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. I know that Ian is been excited to add a little ship-to-ship combat.
Yes, Ian has been
To
definitely
the
wanting to tweak the ship combat system to punch it up a bit.
So Andrew, I'll let Steve jump in about mechanics that have been tweaked at all, since he's dev on this and I'm just a background ops person.
Hey, Andrew.
Just the glue that keeps the wheels on. Go ahead, sorry.
Right, just that person who's just all on schedule and organized and all of those things. As I understand it, and Ian is handling most of the rules chapters of the Transport Union Edition, but the rules changes, such as they are really fairly minor. I know that Ian is going to be bringing in some of the developments that we did in Ships of the Expanse for the ships chapter. And we are working on adding to, and more in the way of like added examples for things like challenge tests and the churn, to just provide more guidance and insight for the game master rather than actual rules changes per se. The goal is to keep the rules as backwards compatible with all of our existing books as possible. So we're talking really little tweaks and options. We are bringing in some optional systems that folks can add on if they want. We're expanding relationships a bit, and we are including, for folks who have seen Engine Number 1 and its use on Abraxas Precipice, we are also including the apprehension rules for there as an optional system.
I love how the adventure game engine just cross-pollinates with all the games.
It really does.
You guys, the iterations are just so cool to watch you guys work together. It's really fun.
It's awesome.
It really does, and that's really a lot of what we're doing in terms of the rules tweaks, is taking the stuff that in the multiple age games that we've done since the first Expanse book, we're like, oh, like this is a cool idea.
How's that video coming, Troy? Gee.
It is almost here. I'm going to just come to terms with the fact that it's doing something very weird that, I just do not have the time to around with. So
I apologize about my anti-technology aura. It just flares up at the worst time.
It really does. It really does.
That this stream is going at all is pretty amazing.
Honestly. I mean, seriously. Okay, we'll do this. And why not this?
John's missing your face, Troy.
Here it is. Look at that.
Man, Troy, give a guy a little warning about that.
I know. So sorry. Surprise.
The minis are based on the books. Our
Yes.
license is the literary license. So
Correct.
we don't want our ships to be unrecognizable. We want the Rossi to look like the Rossi, but it looks like our Rossi.
Yes. That said, we do have some new. We have at least one new Corvette design for the ships, minis, and some new stuff in there as well.
Indeed. Sorry, I'm just doing some behind the scenes maneuvering as I want to do.
Oh, Ben, yeah, we have been working on getting a distributor to floor our product in the UK so that we can avoid some of that VAT issue.
Yeah, that's exciting news.
So I don't know if I don't know that fans actually know Spiral Galaxy, but they've been a great distribution partner for us there, and we may even join them for Games Expo UK. there's all sorts of stuff in the works, and so yes, hopefully we will be able to serve the non-US community of Expanse fans.
Yeah. Honestly, all the logistics of crowdfunding, shipping is probably one of the most challenging.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I'm going to play this, and I'm going to depend on chat to say you can hear it. We've got a little treat for you. Very little, a tiny bit. We're going to do a little editing here on the
Yes,
fly.
Andrew, we are working on becoming more EU friendly. Asmodee bought up a whole bunch of distribution channels that used to carry us.
Yeah.
And so it was a little disruptive to our non-US fulfillment, but we've been scraping it back, finding better ways to get over there.
That's right.
And
This is
James,
still
yes, it'll be shipping out in one wave. And I'll stop talking so Troy can show us.
No. Keep
video.
vamping for me if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
This is the job Steve knows well.
That's right.
Yes. So is everything shipping out in one wave?
It is. Yeah.
That was
We
my
want to make
understanding
it
too.
as easy for everybody as possible.
Yeah.
Just get it at one time. Ooh,
All right.
102 backers. Backer train. Nice job, guys.
Nice. Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, I'm going to hit play. Tell me that you can hear this audio.
No, I
Nope.
cannot.
Can you hear it?
No.
Cannot.
Anybody who's been to one of our streams knows.
It's never, honestly, we haven't had a stream like this for some time. But
it's been a while since I've been on.
That's true. That's true.
They haven't changed.
Thank you, friends. Yeah, exactly. Voice font. Let's see. But yeah, so how did we come to connect with the world of the Expanse? How did that come about? Can we talk about that?
That's a terrific question that I'm trying to remember the answer to.
I know the answer to that one.
Oh, awesome.
So we got to know Ty, who is one half of James S.A. Corey, because he was working as George Martin's assistant.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
When we had the Game of Thrones license, and so we just interacted with Ty a lot. He knew what we could do, and so when they were thinking about having the putting it back onto tabletop, we were forefront in his mind. It was nice to have somebody come out, having trusted us to take care of business because they had seen us firsthand taking care of business before.
Right. I remember the company meeting where we first discussed the idea of licensing Expanse, but I had forgotten about Ty working with George.
Well, he's, I wonder if Ty's forgotten about working with George at this point. He's he's been pretty busy for his own stuff.
Yeah, he's definitely moved on to bigger and better things.
I'm actually looking forward to picking up the new novel series that they're just launching. But
what was that? What is that about? I just caught wind of that.
Don't know. I don't know because I haven't picked it up yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you pick up a book because you know something about it.
Yeah, no, that's true. I often at least know a little bit, but PB Angelus, we are happy to support Foundry. I know that's going to make a lot of people happy.
Yeah.
We've definitely heard the requests. It's just always
time and money.
Yep, to have somebody who can focus on it.
Yeah.
Am I seeing that right? I just saw 17,000. Okay.
Yep.
Let me make that a little. Let me embiggen this.
112 backers on our backer train. I love the backer train. It's so fun.
Right?
Yeah, I do too. Look at that. I love it. We got
Phil,
10 minutes.
that's definitely a question for our boss man Chris Pramus in terms of the guy who put the levels together. But my guess would be because Michio Pa was the first president of the transport union that she gets top slot. We love Drummer though.
Oh, yeah. Big fans of Drummer. Oh, good.
All right,
Thank you, John. Thank you for spreading the word.
absolutely.
That's oof.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to everybody getting a look at the new quick start because Ian did a terrific job with that
Oh, yeah,
adventure.
he did. Yeah, we were really excited to have Braxis and Hellbreakers take those for a spin, and they did. I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything. They did such a great job, just right out the gate, both of them. Very, very. Let's say they understood the assignment.
Bacon Shelf, we will have some ETAs coming along a little bit later.
Yeah, absolutely. Richard, congratulations on running your one shot on YouTube. If you want, once that's up online, drop us a line at let's play at greenrunning.com with the link. We'd love to share it.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you beat me to the punch, Steve. I was going to tell him that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Look at all these. Look at all this community love. I love it. Okay, we'll do that. Here's a better layout for now.
Oh, Dwarven Forge sci-fi terrain. Well, I should talk to Stefan and see.
Yeah.
APT, you're right on time, friend. Right
PT!
on time.
Yeah.
I know that guy. Good to see you.
I like being jealous. That's a great. It's a great username. I dig it.
Yeah, and you're very right that on the show, they sort of fold Michio Pa's part largely into drummers to cut down on the number of characters.
Yep, all
So
the ways in which the novels diverge from the show is I imagine it's been an interesting thing to deal with making decisions design-wise, huh?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, it is. I mean, we try our best to. I don't want to say ignore the show, but not take it into account.
yeah.
You know, because our license doesn't extend to that. You know, and we want to try and not be influenced by that. But yeah, it's interesting to see um, the sort of story decisions they make with regard to the show in terms of things that they condense or cut down, or the way that they fit things in somewhat different ways.
Andrew, we will not be at Essen this year.
Mm-mm.
Maybe next year. It's been a while since I've been to Essen, honestly, like early 2000s.
Yeah, where's that at?
Germany.
Yeah.
Germany. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
used to be that there wasn't that was like the big main show in the fall winter. And now it's like even without going to Essen, we've got PAX
So many cons.
Unplugged and OrcaCon
Oh yeah.
and by then, by the time you get to OrcaCon in January, you're already starting up. February, we've got those holiday weekends, and then it's boom, boom, boom.
Yep. Off to
$20,000
Gamma Trade Show and
Cassidy. That's exciting.
That's awesome.
Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, nice. Yeah,
Well,
Philip Davies. Philip says, yeah, not too far away from him. That's great.
you'll definitely know if we're coming to Essen. We'll make a big deal about it.
Yeah, we'll make a lot of noise. Yeah. Fantastic. 134 backers. Very, very okay. Look at that. 21. 21K. Love that.
I feel like it's a bingo calling.
Right.
21.
I know, right?
21.
Yeah, the 41.
B21.
Our backer train
Only
is
play Wizards.
137 long.
I love it.
That's right. Yeah, I love it. John
I'm so
says
easily
that.
amused by the gamification of these things.
Oh,
Well,
me too. I love
Right.
it.
You want to appeal to gamers, just make a game out of something. And
Yeah, that's
we're all
right.
in.
Some kind of something. Yeah, love
My
it.
unbroken streak.
Right?
Sorry.
Right. Yeah,
How
exactly.
Duolingo gets you.
Yeah.
John says that that they're going to be playing the Expanse RPG live at OrcaCon.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll be there.
that's fantastic, John. Yeah.
Awesome.
We have a very special guest playing with us.
Well, we're gonna have a table in the dealers area, and I think it's just gonna be GRHQ, me and Chris. But yeah, I hope that we're able to swing by for your live Expanse. I'd love to see it.
Heck yeah. And who's your favorite TV series character? This can come from the chat or it can come from us too.
Avasarala by far.
Yeah.
Like there's no contest.
Yeah, I do
Although,
love.
Go ahead, Troy.
Then you go.
Oh, I was gonna say I've always got a soft spot for Amos.
Yeah.
That was yeah. That's who I was gonna say. Absolutely. Just the actor just did a phenomenal job portraying that character.
He really did.
did.
And
well, there's so many good characters in the
they
show.
are.
Too.
I mean,
Like,
really, it's a
they're
terrific
all
cast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Avasarala's wardrobe alone is
right.
Just amazing.
Stunning.
The first time she spoke her lines in that, I was just like,
smoky voice,
totally
voice.
in.
Like,
yeah.
Just the gravitas. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, we got some folks for drummer. For the book, it's definitely Bobby.
Yeah, I think Chris really
likes
Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby is a terrific character. I loved Gods of Risk, because it was a great short story that focused on her.
Which was?
Yeah, I haven't read that.
Gods of Risk is one of the short stories, and it's about Bobby recuperating on Mars after the events of the first few books, and dealing with sort of family drama and things like that. It was both a great look at Mars and like where Bobby came from.
I love when the authors have those like interstitial short stories and stuff.
Yeah.
But I often miss them while I'm reading the main books and then forget. So it's always better for me when they exist in a series that I haven't read and I can just go binge it.
Right.
Binge read a series.
Mm-hmm.
Got some votes here. Lots of fans of Bobby. Let's see. Ashford. I love Ashford so much that in the show that I put him into the game as an NPC. Nice, fun.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, that's one of the great things you can do with the game too. Is that you can take your favorite characters from the show or the books and include them.
Elvie or Prax. They're just so wholesome, says Paul.
They are. They're both like precious cinnamon rolls. Who do you think?
Oh, over 22,000, 144 backers in the backer train.
Nice, very nice. And so then how does the backer train work? So does that it's like everybody just
so long as so long as someone keeps backing within 10 minutes of the last backer, they get added on. But if we go 10 minutes without a backer, the train stops and then it starts over again.
Miller, Brandon, character I want to hang out with in a bar, Miller,
Well, yeah, sure. Hey, Troy, do you want to answer Andrew's question about whether or not we have a Discord server?
No.
That's a complicated question.
All right, so we do have a Discord. Well, there's a couple things that are going on right now. This will be brand new news for everybody. Not yet, John. I don't believe the quick start is available. Yeah? No?
Early backers get it on day 3.
Early backers.
Everybody else gets it a while later.
But Andrew asks, you've already got it, yeah. Well, you got a version of it. But Andrew asked, do you have a Discord server? And so there is the Grad, which is the Green Ronin age
Appropriate.
appropriate
Discord.
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 Yeah, Grad. GRAAD. Which we'll drop a link to. We hang out there. That's a fan run endeavor, which is, of course, we love that. And then we've got, of course, for our Mutants Masterminds, we've got several different, cities, heroes all congealed together. That sounds kind of gross, but yeah. And so, but you're probably looking for the Grad.
Yeah.
And but I will say the thing that you probably really want to know about, the thing that I'm excited to share. I'm excited to share all this, as a matter of fact. But the Atomic Think Tank is our new, platform.
Community hub?
Our new community space. Yeah, it's our new community hub that we've been just so excited to kind of bring. It harkens back to another time. And I just love the name. The Atomic Think Tank is great. And how you get in is you go to atomicthinktank.com. Actually, you know what? We're going to do you one better. I have a link here that I already prepared just for Expanse pals.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll get you just dive right in. There is so much to check out. It's relatively new. And so there's still, you'll find some bits and pieces that are, that might need a little love and care, and
they're waiting for you to find them. That's
yes,
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like we've kind of built a clubhouse, and you guys get to go in and decorate it.
That's right, absolutely, and
adding rooms onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we really are. Let's see, where's my invite? Once I drop that in chat, then folks will, and if you want to, get there faster than I'm able to get this link out, you can do that too by going to atomicthinktank.com.
Yeah.
And it'll get you there.
The Atomic Think Tank's really taken off in terms of just the amount of content folks are posting is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the M&M Mutants and Masterminds, our other game for those of you who are just discovering us.
Yeah.
That community has they've been early adopters of the Atomic Think Tank space, and so
they've just taken it to the.
They've had about a year now to flesh it out. It's been occupied for almost a year.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah,
really. Wow, has it been that long?
No.
Yep. The 6 months.
No.
Remember when 6 months was in July?
That's right.
Oh my goodness, that is that's something else.
It has been almost a year. Wow.
We're gonna have a party, another party.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Another excuse for a party. The cool thing about the Atomic Think Tank as well is that, as Nicole was saying, it really is a space where people can submit articles and deeper dives into the content that they love. We can do classes and coursework. Mm-hmm. We can do all kinds of fun stuff. And it's on the Mighty Network. Yeah,
it's been a great place for streamers to share their streams and their schedules and links to their shows.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of this share screen, but we'll do it later. But I'll share a little bit of the Atomic Think Tank and just kind of let you know what's what. But once you get there, you're going to want to just explore. The whole space is made up, is ready for you to kind of dive in, and you want to party with the Expanse RPG. You'll check out that space.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a lot of fun, and I do believe. Hold on one second.
When we were talking about the cross pollination of the age system, the Atomic Think Tank is really great for that, because so many different age system fans of the different games are interacting there and sharing ideas.
Yeah.
Philip, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support as always.
Always.
You're our number one fan, and we love you.
We do indeed. And look at this.
It's
Hal Mangold.
It's ironic. I realized that one of the furthest East Coasters is the latest to the early morning.
Nicole was just remarking on
It was
that.
mentioned.
Yeah. I had a little bit of a busy day yesterday. So,
You did. You did. You were
You
working hard.
did.
It's true.
So
Those
enjoy.
graphics didn't format themselves.
Yeah. In fact, I'm still
That's right.
tweaking a few items, but that's fine.
Now, if you don't know who Hal Mangold is, certainly you do, but he is the
You
director
really
of
should.
Colors and Shapes. He is the chief Colors and Shapes wrangler,
That's right.
or chief creative officer, and is really the man behind our look, vibe, and feel of our books. It's just they're pretty amazing, pretty remarkable.
Well, thank you. I do my best. I try to make the things look good.
Folks were singing your praises on Mutants and Masterminds Monday the other day, Hal.
They were, yeah.
I mean, some of the third edition stuff must be attributed, of course, to past people who helped out, like Crystal Fraser, who used to be with us, did help a lot with the graphics look and stuff like that. So I don't want to hog all of the credit for that stuff, but yeah.
Usually I try to circumvent him by saying, of course it's a team effort, but Hal's really great. That way he can just bask in the glow.
Yeah.
Modesty or imposter syndrome, you be the judge.
Right.
And also just a deep love for people who contribute and all that good stuff. Yeah. Look at that. We're at 25. 25K.
We're halfway there. It officially opens in 11 minutes.
Right. Halfway there before we even start. That's a place I'm content to be. So that's good.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Really great. Very, very good.
This has been a fun hangout. Like I'm all about doing these for these campaigns.
Yeah. I mean,
100%.
Even at 4 a.m. All right. Your time.
Hey, 25K at 4 a.m. is a pretty sweet little bit of starting your day.
You missed a little bit of the roll call early on too. Like we were having people from Europe saying, "Hey, it's the middle of the day. I can actually follow along."
Yeah. The European. I'm sure this was great for the Europeans. This is fantastic.
And the
hey, Japan.
The Australians were
right.
like, "Hey, I just have to stay up a little later." It's good. It's all good. It's been fun.
It has been fun.
Nice. I'm happy to settle on that time so that we can just hang out with everybody who we don't normally see.
I like it.
At some of our other streams.
No, that's why I definitely wanted to do it. When I was like, what's the optimum time? And because it's we're in our own little time zone here, not always the best for everybody. Yeah. The Ronin time, exactly. Time.
Someone's commenting on the Eric from Baltimore tiered title. So I guess that was a hit.
That's right. That's John.
Right. Because everywhere is Baltimore.
He might have a pal.
I think that was Primus's work. So
it was.
It was.
Good.
Yeah, I remember that. That's great stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah. I wanted to share this. Well, I have no voice for it. That's playing in my head right now. Thank you, PT. Nice. All right, let's see. That's funny. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Scrolled so fast to get to the big backer package.
You have time to go back and leisurely read all of the work that Chris put into all of those tier names.
Yeah.
He put a lot of work into this. Let's see here.
That's how he preps for a campaign too. He's got all of that in mind. He puts together a lot of background that then people, when we're playing his game, actually skip over. He's like, "Dang, I put so much work into
that." I had exposition.
Especially if it's something that's history oriented, I'm sure that
absolutely. History is the worst for him. He can't.
Why didn't you engage with all the research I did? We were busy shooting stuff.
I do like when he gets
that's right.
accidentally spun up on history. He'll just be like, "Well,
I think you'll find."
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I think you'll find.
See, that's why he made the decision to. It was either more grad school or a
or
tabletop
games.
or game design.
tabletop game industry career, and he's like,
the thought of our Primus in a tweed jacket with his, patch sleeves standing at the front talking about the Crimean War is actually pretty funny.
Right?
It's pretty funny.
yeah.
Hey, John mentioning that he's digging the Transport Union logo.
Right.
I am too. I
Isn't it
like
Thank you
it.
very much. I had fun designing those logos. Those were
Yeah, it was great. Great.
yeah. Some of the so not all of this job is roses, but it's very satisfying when you get done with something creative like that that's interfacing with someone's world, and you're like, that seems right. So
Yeah.
Paul Scott's got a question. Quick question. Are the miniatures likely to get added to the add-ons at some point?
I'm surprised they're not in there. So I just thought about that.
They were.
So
yeah.
probably.
Me too.
Yeah.
So the answer to that quick question is a quick yes.
Yeah,
You're
the idea
skipping
was
on
that
some
people
stuff.
who want it for other things, which we're aware some people might want to use our cool space people for other cool space games.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
that's
need
right.
more than 18 figures.
Yeah.
The whole idea is you can get as many as you want.
Yeah, and if things go crazy, who knows what else might be possible in that regard as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
we shall see.
I mean, we are aware that people would like other ships and other humanoid
I would like a solar
figures.
system, please.
Oh no!
I mean-
Don't make Primus think about more minis.
Yeah,
Right?
Right? Yeah.
To deal with the sheer burden of it all. So yeah.
Do we have an answer to Cassie's got a great question. Have any changes been made to the churn?
Not that I am aware of,
I don't
Cassie.
think so.
But as I mentioned earlier, we are doing more in the expanded book about providing some more examples of how to use the churn in gameplay and how to build your own churn results tables and the like for your adventures, and how to sort of take that into account. But the basic system is unchanged.
We're being very, very careful about where we find something to fix it, making it a slight tweak that does not ripple backwards through time, rather than
Yes.
a wholesale change. The death of 1,000 cuts is a phenomenon that I think a lot of us have experienced with other games in terms of a bunch of small
Indeed.
changes add up to a substantial one, and we're very much trying to avoid that. So
Bacon Shelf asks, I noticed that the ships minis box seem to include some of the generic ships from the core rule book.
some of them actually are. I think we probably will add some more
be updated.
lore to them. I would think, yeah. Like the frigate is pretty much like the frigate. I have a feeling it will probably get a class name at this point, and things like that is something we would probably definitely do now that it has a actual miniature.
Yeah. Tillers, I don't know if Hal is going to want to redesign character sheets at some point, but the content is all the same.
Yeah. The let's see here. You mean if you're talking about the character sheets? Yes.
Yeah.
I think there'll be changes in presentation. Like I think people want more. I think we may do an entire separate ship sheet just because people really want that.
People want them, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and
then and obviously the folios are going to be much more expansive.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
Yeah. The dossiers will definitely have a lot more space for that sort of stuff for sure. That's the whole.
Pierre asks, the Michio pot here seems to be a bit empty. But what if we want all the books, all the miniatures, and all the dice?
Well, that's.
We may have a few surprises coming a little bit later.
Yeah, that's all right.
A few arrows still in our quiver here, so yeah. Sit tight on that.
Yeah, I think Tillers, you're safe with the Anvil sheets.
Mhm.
Safe.
Yeah, pretty safe bet.
Yeah. That's part of the whole. We're not overhauling the entire system thing for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, but Tillers, we would like to get to know you as far as that goes, and so we can kind of loop you in on if there are things coming down the pike. So send a note to Let's Play at Green Ronin, or jump over to Atomic Think Tank, and you can do that by going to atomicthinktank.com and sending me a note.
Oh, that is so cool about your Earther set. Only Play Wizards has their Earther set autographed by Wes Chatham, Stephen Strait, Shore, Agdashlu, and Francois Chow. So that's freaking cool as hell.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Man, autographing dice, that's next level because they're
Well,
so
I'm guessing it's the packaging, but he brought a Dremel. They could engrave their name on each of
right.
Tiny little.
Do you remember like Zaki and Chessex, whoever were having their,
Mhm.
their dice are perfectly balanced and,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
pips versus numbers and the weighting of them and all of that stuff. And
Yes.
now there's
Oh, yes.
all these laser engraved dice that are very, very pretty, but
Yeah.
what about the balance?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about die balance anymore.
It's the fundamentals.
Fortunately, with us being six-siders, our dice are fundamentally stable, and thus.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, just to answer your question, we'll keep folks posted on developments for Foundry, and the big part of that is connecting with the community and making sure that we've got an understanding of the needs and the hopes and the dreams. And I hate to keep repeating. No, I don't actually. I hate to keep repeating it, but go hang out in the Atomic Think Tank. You will find a space for Foundry, and you can share your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams directly with the VTT team.
Yeah, that really
Balance is very
a
overrated.
one-stop shop for connecting with all of the Greenery news and events.
Yeah. The box is autographed, says Sean. Yeah, we figured as much.
Yeah, we figured.
That's quite a hustle to get all those people to sign the tiniest signatures on the
right.
Hey, 28,000. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's just gonna say that's awesome.
That backer train.
183.
Thank you all.
We're gonna break 200 people.
Thank you all so much for your support. We really appreciate it. We put a lot of work in on this, and it's really validating to have it.
We really have,
interest in the morning. So before we even start, this is pretty great.
You know, before we even start, it's just
technically
phenomenal.
One minute to official launch.
Yeah. All right.
Glad, Jacob. I'm glad to hear that you're excited. We're excited too. We really like Foundry, and we've been, we've got a small but mighty team that unfortunately doesn't react well to cloning or any kind of like.
I've got a cloning allergy. It's so irritating.
Miserable failure.
That's all right.
Cloning
Definitely
allergy.
allergic to clones.
Cloning
I like
allergy.
that. But yeah. So make sure you hang out there. The team is ready to hear your thoughts, and we share a lot of polls and a lot of hey, what do you think about this, and all that good stuff. So
yeah, honestly, I hope that more Expanse on Foundry is the beginning of a beautiful friendship with more Foundry stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That is right.
For sure.
Hey, so let's do a quick geo check. Where's everybody at? I'm curious to see where folks are from.
Yeah, right.
Drop in chat your geographical locale.
We have perfectly balanced East Coast, West Coast representation, though.
We do.
That's right. All right, we should be launched a fish. London, Japan, nice.
Well, if you don't balance it out, always a fight can start. So, So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. East side,
Western
West
Australia,
exactly.
New Zealand. Sorry, I won't start.
Do not mess with
middle of France.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Poland, Krakow, nice. Excellent. Still from a tiny Luxembourg. From the UK, but I moved to Oslo.
Oh, nice. Until winter.
Australia. We got a lot of folks from Australia. We sure like our Australians.
Yeah,
we do like our Australians. I want to
We do indeed.
We do.
Yeah.
You guys had a great time at PAX
London.
Australia.
We really did.
Yeah.
We really did. And then, a little side trip to New Zealand, and New Caledonia for that convention there. That was a really good.
Pictures for New Caledonia were amazing.
We got someone
very
from
nice
Perth.
Trip.
Someone who was from France but moved to Croatia. Okay.
All right, we are live.
Northern
rolling.
Are we?
That's right.
Yeah,
we are live.
Nice.
2 minutes ago, I believe.
Yep, that's great.
This would be a wonderful opportunity to remind everybody in chat that they are free to share the link to this.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. In addition, if you are just joining us for the first time on our YouTube channel, you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed. You want to hit, you got to tickle that bell so that you can be alerted to all of our fantastic streams, which we have a weekly run of Mutants and Masterminds Monday. We've got Thursday, where we talk about all kinds of good things related to the adventure game engine, and that happens on Thursday. Get it? Thursday?
Right.
And then we do all actual plays, all kinds of fun stuff. The streams never end, but you want to hear all about them, so make sure you're subscribed and that you've clicked that bell so that you get you be among the first to know.
Yes.
Getting some more Expanse here in Orlando. Nice.
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So
Jacob said, "Oh,
we're 196 backers in our backer train.
197.
See,
197.
I'm waiting for us to cross the
200 threshold.
Yeah. Also, just a reminder, everybody, if you or your friends back in the first 48 hours, you do get access early to the quick start rules, which will be rolled out by the end of the week.
Don't they get some other good stuff too?
I'm not sure. I just know about
Early
that because I'm making a belated graphic for it right now. So that was in my
I am really excited for folks to get a look at the new quick start. It is a really great package, both of an introduction to the game and a really fun adventure that Ian put together.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing. It'll be neat.
Hey, real quick, Richard brings up that he'll be running the Expanse at StabCon, a small con in Manchester, England.
And looks like somebody's going to be running it at Big Bad Con as well.
So nice.
That's right. That's John. And so speaking of which, just while we got you here, friends, and since you're all friends and excited about the Expanse, if you decide that you're going to do a live stream, send us a note. Because we like to send prizes. We've had people do guest appearances. We've had all kinds of fun. And so if you are somebody who is going to do something along those lines, let us know.
Oh, there's 200.
Yay!
200 backers. That's awesome. Just as a note, there will not be a revised quick character sheet including the quick start, simply because we don't know quite what revisions will be necessary yet, because we're still in the process of working on stuff. There will be a set of 6 pre-gens that are in there of new ones. So
yes.
Jules asks, will I be able to?
No, you will not.
No.
You can do it around your table. You can cram them in there.
We're not going to come to your house and stop you. You can
right. Sure. You can do that. It's okay.
But they are 2 different game systems, so you're going to have to do the conversion work yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but sure. Go ahead. Get your blood pool. No, it's not blood pool. It's
bloodshot.
Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Blood pool.
I mean, Exo Man of War probably is the most appropriate if you're going to do that, right?
Right. Sure.
That's true. Yeah.
The outer space.
Absolutely. Let's see. 198. Yeah. Okay. Good. We're at 203 backers. The backer train is just keeping.
Yeah.
Is chewing along.
Fantastic.
At 30K, that's a pretty nice opening amount.
Yep, right? It is.
Hit 30K in 6 minutes. I love it.
I'm pretty happy about that. That's great. And honestly, it's going to 31,000. Just like that. Great.
Nice.
Do you want to show off any of the art that we've already kind of showed off at our art review? No. I'm looking for more visual stimulus for our people.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say.
I spent all week making visual stimulus.
Philip, you are seen. I shall not comment. Yeah. Any chance you can expand on any of the changes made to the space combat? I figure by the time this releases my players, I will be knee-deep in the Free Navy conflict.
Paul, sorry to say that Ian is the one who is handling those details, and he couldn't be with us this morning, but we will try and get some more previews and details out about the improvements in the Transport Union edition as time goes on.
Yeah,
but yeah, we don't. He's been deep in those trenches the past few weeks.
Andrew's wondering if we've ever thought about some fancy churn tracker.
Oh, we did. We talked about it a lot when we were planning things about. We we got a little out there with maybe thinking that maybe we didn't need to make every single thing that that crossed our minds.
But if everybody demands it, then of course.
Yeah,
absolutely. We'd have no choice at that point.
Exactly.
Andrew, I'm curious to see what your 3D printed churn tracker looks like. Also, I'd like to have a feature called the churt.
The churt tracker.
The churt tracker. No, I'd love to see, Andrew, your 3D printed one. I think that'd be clever too. Yeah.
Yeah, we thought about all kinds of crazy ideas. Just we sort of had to limit ourselves when it came down to it. But we have 30 days to go crazier, so who knows?
Yeah. Right? I mean,
Phil asks, how do I get the Holden level on VTT?
All the books. The problem is that not all the books themselves will be initially converted.
Will be.
Yeah, I think is an issue with that. So it would be a bit of a delay in terms of getting the supplemental material. The core rulebook's obviously going to be the big part of that. So
yeah. And I think because we wanted to ship all the rewards at the same time was the reason we didn't have an all VTT level for that.
Yeah.
It's only Jonesy. It's
right.
Jonesy's team.
We can't break him.
No, we need him.
Yeah, we've only got one of them.
Oh, John says made a churn tracker in PowerPoint.
Oh goodness! Oh, in PowerPoint. Well, okay.
That's a choice.
You can do a lot of stuff in PowerPoint if you know what you're doing. It's true. You can.
Yes.
Well,
sure.
People make maps in Excel, so I
right.
Yeah, that's
all sorts of people do things that I couldn't even have conceived of that until I heard that someone was doing it.
They had no interest or desire.
Right. Yeah. It's a level of madness that I cannot aspire to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
John says Brax's Precipice Dirtiest Secret. Most of the graphics are made in PowerPoint.
Are in PowerPoint.
Hey, if it works, it works.
That's right.
Yeah. And I think PowerPoint is legit better than it used to be. So that's at least one thing.
I think that's Microsoft's new tagline, actually. PowerPoint is legit better than it used to be.
I think they like that new tagline at any rate. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here.
Well, I'm thinking about sticking around to see how long our backer.
Yeah, me too.
I know, right?
Yeah, right. Why not? I've got the go juice. So.
I've already had one refill, but I'm going to need another.
Yeah, at your time out there, that is understandable.
Well, the dog woke me up an hour before I had to be up. An hour before I had to be up at 4 a.m.
That's annoying.
Well,
that's snooty.
Lady Von Snoot is just trying to help.
Snooty booty.
Dogs want to go to space, I guess.
All right, we're going to talk about my dog, but she was mad at me last night because I went to bed early, but not as early as I led her to believe.
Oh,
how dare! You were in bed. You were not asleep.
Yeah,
that's deception.
Yeah, you are the worst.
She has a fun snoot.
Yeah.
So, friends,
wow.
Just to remind folks, don't forget to sign up for the Atomic Think Tank. And I'm going to keep this little thing going on the bottom there.
Oh, look at you.
Fancy. Speaking of dogs in space, will there be a stat block for Muskrat in the Transport edition?
That's an excellent question. I'm going to ask Ian that.
Yeah.
Just for the look on his face.
Right? I have to say, Ian has been such a champion, but also, like, I'm glad you guys are all here and having a great time at the launch party because it validates
Yeah.
his hard work. He is.
Yeah, I know that.
He has been a
does,
little under pressure the last couple of months, trying to make sure that he had as much ready for this as possible.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm sorry he's missing this, because this is really a payoff of all of his hard work as well.
His hard work, right.
Absolutely. But he's still got hard work to do, so he can use
Right, there's always tomorrow's hard work.
That's right.
Maybe you still have work to do too, Mangold, so we could turn this around anytime.
I have at least as much as you need to do. Yes, I do. But I can't do my work as he just did. So
Okay, holy smokes, folks. I see y'all here. We've gotten just a flood of people who are coming into the think tank, which is fantastic.
Yay.
I'm just going to say you're approved. I'm just going to click every one of you.
Welcome.
Just approve.
That's great.
Indeed.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll turn it around to the chat. I'd like to know what people are what people are excited to tackle in the transport union era.
Yeah.
It's very
such a great, period for setting games. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, there's a large swath of time to play with there.
Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want with.
Exactly. Right.
And I really love the amount of license that we got from the authors in terms of being able to do stuff with the ring gates and all of the other, because there's like more than 1,000 undescribed systems in the ring gates.
Yeah, what did we cover? We covered like 30 maybe, I think.
I actually added it all up for a sidebar in the transport union chapter on the ring gates, and there are just under 1,100 systems that aren't even named,
Right.
that we have no details on at all. So there's just a tremendous blank canvas for game masters to create stuff with the systems in Beyond the Ring, and all of the things for building your own star systems and all of that stuff. You can do a ton of stuff.
And the builders, the remnants of the builders await you amongst the stars.
Yeah.
Bacon Shelf says, can't wait to see stats for the Void Cities and the Transport Union fleets.
Yeah, those will be real fun. I'm personally excited about stuff we're going to do for the crew companion, because we talked about some stuff in there, like doing some more ship deck plans that are specifically player-oriented ships for use with that, and as well as an expansions of the augmentation system that'll be in the core rulebook, and just it's going to be a really, really great resource for people.
Welcome aboard, James.
Let's see here. That's cool. OrcaCon one shot will be 15 years after jump. OrcaCon. That's great. That's sort of the unofficial Green Ronin convention.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. The official, unofficial.
Right.
Yeah, official,
unofficial.
Yep.
PB Angelus is excited to dive into the ring gates, which I think many people were waiting for us to get to that era.
Yeah. And the idea is you can play in any of the swath of time from the beginning of the game, that we've set up all the way up through that period. So that's going to be one of the goals of the book, is expanding the expanse of space that you can play in.
James likes the sandbox, and Paul Scott says, sorry, it jumped. Players are
I know it jumps like that. Yeah.
Big players in the Laconian events. So that's fun.
Yep. And Ian has some great ideas. I won't spoil anything, but some great ideas about incorporating the Laconians into the whole transport union era, as far as that goes.
I heard you almost say trade, Steve.
I almost did.
We had to train it. We had to go through intensive training to train ourselves.
Right.
Over and over, just because your brain wants to go trade. But yeah,
so far so good. Yeah,
had the same issue with Song of Ice and Fire.
Yep.
Many people started calling it Fire and Ice
Fire and
because
Ice.
that's how it goes in the language.
Yep.
Had to train ourselves out of that.
Exactly.
John, I'm looking forward to seeing who your special guest is going to be.
Yeah, right.
It'll be fun. That'll be super fun. I hope it's who I think it is.
I'm going to keep my eyes on the OrcaCon site.
Absolutely.
Find out who their special guests are.
Yeah. Yeah, the OrcaCon folks are friends of ours and
longtime Maronines.
Yeah,
yes,
long-term affiliates and past Ronines as well. So they're good people.
Yeah. Yep. Been going to OrcaCon since the inaugural event.
That's good. Yeah, that post-it note on your monitor to remind yourself transport unit is a good idea. It takes a while.
Donna is the absolute best.
Get your rhythm in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Donna is one of my
Donna is the best.
It's the Donna thread amongst all of us is pretty strong. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, as viewers of Abraxas Precipice know, Donna is also a key member of the cast. So
that's right.
Yeah. Aside from all the connections through the Ronin stuff, also Donna, I believe, officiated the wedding, or was she was the DJ at the wedding of my friends Tom and Liz, who live out here. So there's like a connection. Donna is literally spans the country.
Donna's the captain. Nice, nice.
From the
Donna is Donna. I know her through video games and the video games. Yeah. And that's how I got to meet her, through the same game that I met Chris, Pirates of the Burning Sea.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually met her through Green Ronin, but it turned out that later on she was like, "Oh yeah, I was at," she was friends with friends out here, so because she lived out here originally, or not originally.
Oh, we've also got some love for NorwestCon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yep.
We were guests at NorwestCon a few years back, but we haven't been back. They've their gaming presence has gotten a little weird. So
they went through a change in like organizational leadership or something, didn't they?
I think so.
And we have had to sadly back off of the fiction wing, which is one of the reasons that we were more, I think, appropriate at NorwestCon originally. We had all the fiction coming, but pandemic was not kind to our fiction line.
It was not.
Yeah. Alas.
Oh, they had a gaming track again this year. That's good.
Oh, nice. It's good to hear that's coming back.
Keep an ay on it.
Absolutely.
Spacing Guild.
Spacing Guild would be good. I have a feeling there's like a little, maybe that's a little too Dune-ish, I think. That feels.
Yeah, I think that was a Dune joke on the author's part.
Yeah. Indeed.
Nice. Yeah, only place talking about Big Bad Con invited him back because of your the games you ran. Or
I hope that's what that is.
Me too. I mean, convention food ain't all that, but
right.
Little TMI.
It usually doesn't get you invited back either.
It really doesn't. Depends on the con, I suppose. When I ran my Expanse sessions at OrcaCon, I wore my flight suit. I seen pictures. Your mag boots was hanging from the ceiling.
Right.
Because of my Expanse boots. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things I love, and one of the things you can bet people who are running a Green Ronin game at a convention will have some fun.
Yeah.
People really enjoy them. They're easy to pick up too, especially the age stuff. It's sit down, play, enjoy. Mutants Masterminds though too. I mean, honestly, we clean up. Yeah.
So way back at the beginning of this, I saw a comment go by asking about ease of GMing the system. Do you want to talk about that, Steve, as a
sure.
age GM of many things?
The system itself really runs really fast and smoothly. It's because it's such a simple system at its core, with the test mechanic of just the 3d6 roll with the modifiers, and the stunt mechanic adding some spice to that. It's super simple in order to run it. and everything else is just having easy reference to the stunt options. Our reference cards for the stunts, I highly recommend them. They're huge at my game table. If you have a chance to get the Game Master's kit for any of our age games, it's great just to have those stunt cards to hand out to players so that they can quickly look at what their options are. And they add a lot of flavor to the game. I especially like the mechanics that we've been playing with in the system, like relationships and like apprehension, that add more wrinkles to the stunt system and provide some different ways that you can use stunts in the game. Bring the game master into it to give them some more stunt options, because game masters don't get to do stunts quite as much as the players do. So it's nice to have some options there. But it really is, if
Squatch in space.
oh no.
Gravy squatch.
Sorry. I don't
But
mean to
seriously,
interrupt.
if you're at all thinking about like trying game mastering, Age System is a great place to try it out.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
PLP, scheduling. Scheduling is always the hardest part.
Yes, honestly,
Yes.
scheduling is
Yeah.
the greatest challenge of tabletop gaming.
It is indeed.
It really
is.
Truly.
I'm surprised there are those like
37.
there are those like Calendly
There's-
things, and I'm surprised that no one has actually done one specifically for gamers because
Calendar
they have
drives
those,
me
or
nuts.
maybe a
I don't know
good one.
why.
Right. We use
There,
Doodle all the time for
Mm.
scheduling our online games, because it's looking for that one like window where everything lines up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
nice. Paul, that's great to hear. Paul was mentioning hadn't GM'd at all until the Expanse.
That's awesome.
That's really nice.
Excellent.
Will the new rulebook have new ways to spend churn for the GM?
Again, it's not so much new ways as it is new examples, and just sort of getting a little bit more into, here are some of the ways you can interpret a lot of the existing options, because it's
And
a pretty
customize it
broad
for your
selection.
customize your own effects, right? Is that what you were saying, Steve? Is there going to be ways to
Yeah,
customize?
Yeah,
your own-
exactly.
Cool.
Phil mentions too, Cupbearer was the first game that he'd run since 1991.
Oh
That's
wow,
awesome.
that's great.
Nice to bring,
I'm
glad to get you
I'm
back in the
honored
game.
till I wrote that adventure, so I'm really glad that
Yeah,
you got a chance
Yeah,
to
cool.
run it.
Very cool.
this is something that's true. I mean, I will say just from my own experience, which is why I love the GM kit, because it helps, and why you really do need to do a little check-in of your stud list, because you could look at it, and as Andrew says, there could be analysis paralysis, sort of like the kid in the candy store
Mhm.
kind of vibe. Let's see, big fan of player involvement and being able to mold the story, and yeah, so are we.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think my take on the stunts has always been, um, if you can have some sort of narrative behind it, it doesn't have to.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to. You're not min-maxing.
Yeah.
You're going to have another stunt pretty soon. This
Yeah.
isn't your one chance to do the cool thing, and then 3 game sessions later you'll get to do another cool thing. So I encouraging people to be a little more free and breezy with it helps move that thing along.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's how we ended
I think
up with
people worry that
Axe
they're gonna-
Tackle.
Yeah, I do think that writing down a few like favored stunts is a great resource for players, especially if they are stunts that are really like in line with your character. Like Nicole says, if your character has like sort of a signature stunt, or two, it really helps to have some go-tos when you're just lacking for an idea.
Yeah, it's in combat. That's a little easier than combat stunts are actually, I think, far easier to choose, just because you're like, I want to do more damage. It's the ones where you get a little bit more into the role playing aspect, where you can sometimes be like, what do I want to do here? How do I want my relationship to work? Things like that. And that's good to think about that ahead of time if you can.
Yeah, and I absolutely agree with Paul's note that it's also super cool as GM to just make up some stunts, you know, and say, hey, you know what a cool thing to happen here would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll probably add some sections with some guidelines on that into this, but you know, customizing stunts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When we were playing the very early iterations of the original Dragon Age stuff, we were talking about how the stunts would work, and I think originally Chris wanted them to be things that you made up, and that the stunt list was kind of an example range of things that you could do, not that you had to pick a stunt off the list. But ad-libbing stunts became this, I mean, even more paralyzing for people during gameplay than
yeah, the game Feng Shui is very based around making up stunts like that along your way, and it takes a very it's a great system, but it takes a very particular mindset you have to get into to be able to freestyle that sort of thing. And it's actually easier to do that in a wild and woolly, crazy martial arts campaign where you're flying around, you know, with swords. And stuff. Much
hey, sorry, just a real quick. Tempo asks, any stretch goals you planned out?
I mean, we're only half an hour into the campaign, and you know, people are already asking about stretch goals.
we have 2 active stretch goals right now. If you go to the main page, if you look down here, there is if we hit $75,000, everybody who backs the campaign is going to get a PDF of the current rule book. So at the end of the campaign, you'll just be able to start playing right away. And then if we hit 100, we're gonna convert Damon's Gambit. We'll go from a soft cover to a hardcover, which I would really like to do because it's just a nice thing to have those.
Hey, do we have some thoughts on delivery times and that? What have we said to that effect? Danny's got a question.
Delivery time, I believe, is when did print? I think it's
summer.
We're looking at early summer.
What we're looking at, I think, I think we want to have everything delivered before Gen Con next year, I believe, is the current goal for that.
Nice. Let's see. Justin says, I'm very interested in adjustments to the income system, specifically examples of target numbers to hit for various items and supplies.
I know that Ian has been doing a lot with the income system in Trades of the Expanse, and a lot of that stuff is going to be reflected in Crew Companion. So I suspect if you're going to see more detail on that, Crew Companion is going to be the place where it'll end up.
Yeah, a lot of the material from Trades of the Expanse is going to get folded into the Crew Companion because we've done some really cool stuff. We're going to add some more career tracks and stuff like that as well. But yeah, that material.
You're welcome, Danny. Thanks for asking the question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing since the first Kickstarter, so the big exciting thing is the free Navy. Yeah,
I am so excited for people to see the free Navy book. That was such a fun book to work on. And just compiling the whole sort of complete history and overview of that conflict is something.
And just compiling the whole
complete. Who's echoing? Hal, is that you?
Hal?
Mute yourself, Hal.
I don't.
Hey, who's echoing?
It is Hal.
Okay. Somebody has an extra tab open or something.
Yeah. I'm glad it stopped. I don't like hearing my own voice echoing back over Hal's speaker.
I hear that.
That's weird though, because literally nothing about my computer.
And yet,
I don't know, Hal. Yeah. It is you.
Just right click on your browser and mute.
Okay.
Yeah. What about we want to talk about? James has a question. Jiminy, as it were, about the Protogen dice. No mention of them on the page, unless I've missed it. Yeah.
It is an early backer reward for people who signed up. So I assume all y'all who came to the party were part of the let us know on launch group. and that group gets the Protogen dice for free. We didn't
Indeed.
intend to make them like as an add-on or anything like that.
Yeah.
Indeed. That is first era stuff.
Yep. To be sure.
Indeed.
I do wish I knew why my audio wasn't, because I want to play our video. Is the video up on the? Is it up on the campaign?
The campaign is currently the live stream, so that's the reason. Because until we finish this live stream, the video actually won't go live. Because that was what happened. Somehow the video got started on my second browser, because you can't run.
Yeah.
I see.
Streamyard in Safari, so I'm having to run this on Chrome. So.
But could you share?
I knew it was you.
Yeah, it was me. But I don't know what.
Yeah, we're at 250 backers on the backer train. We're almost to 40K.
39,000.
It's pretty
nice.
great.
Almost 40K. Hey, Hal, are you able to share the video? For some reason, my audio is weird and not it's not sharing the audio from the video. But if you could take, is it within your technical prowess? Basically, what you do.
What are you asking me to do here? Play the video?
I want you to share the video.
How do I share the video?
I was just about to give you the. I literally was like, "What you're going to need to do," and you're like, "What do I need to do?" Here's what you do. The video, we'll do it live. Yeah, the video is going to be the last one that I shared, I believe, just earlier this morning.
Okay.
And then you'll go to. I'm
sneaking away for coffee. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, no worries.
Vital.
No worries. I'll stop sharing here but what you'll do is you'll open it up, and then you will go to at the bottom. Do you see present in the Streamyard software? You're muted. You're muted.
That's because I didn't want to start something. Should I download this?
Yeah.
Should I download it?
You can play it like right on. Oh yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, you will have to.
Download it. Okay, give me a sec here to download.
Yep.
Fortunately, I'm on
technical guidance right here on the live stream, folks.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
So glad you all can hear this. This is
Thank you for tuning into our tech support call.
That's right. Our tech support party.
Fortunately, I'm on a gigabit fiber link, so there we go. Downloaded. All right. So
already downloaded.
Video.
Wow.
Yeah. So just so folks know, I believe this version of the video has one weird graphical glitch, but it's not enough to not play it. So what you'll do is you'll go to present.
Yep, I've already got it. I've got the video selected. Do I just press open here? Is that what's going on?
I'm going to actually stop sharing, and then if you hit share.
Okay, I got to open it first. There we go.
Sure.
And there we go.
Why don't you pause it for a moment?
Welcome to your next operation.
Nope.
Hey, there's sound.
Can do.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. I'm going to turn off our sound. It's starting to get a little monotonous. And
I haven't been able to hear our sound. Yeah, that's been off for me for ages.
Oh yeah? Where am I hearing that?
No, you're hearing us though.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hal had some groovy music going, and then that stopped a while ago.
Oh, that's because Troy stopped it. There's been no music going in the background.
Nice. Did I stop it?
I haven't heard any music at all since I got on here. So
I'm like, music, stop it. Stop the music. Let's see. I'm gonna make this just a little bit bigger.
And enhance.
Enhance. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of that little thing at the bottom, and all right. And you, if you shared just the tab, did you actually share? There's a weird thing with StreamYard. It wants you to share either your whole entire desktop, with with the video up,
window,
or just a window. Yeah.
It's got when I did the present, it uploaded the video, and I've got it in a little second screen next to mine, and it's in the main body here. So I think we should be good.
Let me double check here. Let me tell friends. Let me know if you can hear this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll make sure they can hear it on stream.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they can hear
Sorry.
it. Cool. Yep, they can hear it.
All right, excellent. Fantabulous. Here we go.
All right, strap in.
Welcome to your next operation, the Expanse role-playing game Transport Union Edition. Based on our intel, this is nothing less than a game changer. We're equipping ourselves with a brand new core rulebook packed with everything needed to navigate the dangers ahead. With 3 new supplements come 2 new sets of dice. And yes, we can confirm gaming minis for the Expanse RPG. And for the new folks, welcome aboard. The Transport Union Edition is where you start. The Expanse RPG runs on the stunt-powered adventure game engine. It's fast, easy to learn, and primed for action. Veterans, rest assured, this edition integrates seamlessly with all your past operations. You may be asking, what's the difference? The difference is more character options, more ships, more equipment, backgrounds, adversaries, enhanced implants, and even more still. All of this takes place between the 6th and 7th novels for The Expanse by James S.A. Corey. We've identified 2 mission profiles. First, Free Navy Conflict, where you'll tangle with Rebel leader Marcos Inaros, and Demon's Gambit, a deep dive into the Transport Union era. That 30 years between novels gives you all of the unexplored space you need to carve out your place in the future of The Expanse. And if it's more depth you seek, the Crew Companion is your go-to. It's a player's guide offering more character options and deeper insights into the universe of The Expanse and your place within it. And for the first time, official miniatures for The Expanse RPG. We partnered with War Games Atlantic to bring you 2 sets of miniatures, a set for the crew and another for spaceships. The crew set includes all the parts you need to assemble 18 unique characters. The ship set includes 30 ships in total. Your crew, your ships, in the palm of your hand. Alright, stay sharp. I've just received word that more surprises are on the horizon. Back The Expanse RPG Transport Union Edition today.
Jules, you can play anytime. This just advances the timeline from the original core rulebook to include that section of time, the 30 years of the Transport Union.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hal, for sharing that.
No problem. Should I remove from studio now? Is that the thing? Oh, you already got it.
Yeah, I think we're. Yeah. You could probably keep it there, but
hey, we're over 40K. Woo!
Yep.
We are indeed. Yep. We are indeed.
PB and Jealous summoned Kylo Ren to the chat.
Look at that!
Yay!
Nice. Yay. Very cool.
256 on the backer train.
Our backer train has switched to German for some reason.
It has, yeah. Keep going to German. Unterstunds und etwas 6. That's not good.
Hey.
Und laufen zu halten.
Well, we must be getting some German backers.
I'm joined by
That's right.
This is great.
I love it. Hey, again, thank you to everybody who's. Hi, Kitty. Thank you to everybody for your support, for hanging out with us on stream. A lot of fun, and a reminder: if you are just checking us out and you're like, "What?" Dropped a link to the Backerkit. Of course, you can go sign up there. You can actually back it right now. Be one of the, get on that backer train. In addition, if you want to connect with our community in a deeper, more significant way, join the think tank. You just go to atomicthinktank.com and say, "Hey, I want to join." 3 simple questions that you answer, and then based on your answer, we will judge you worthy. No, generally speaking, unless you say something rude, we're letting you in. Let's see. Love this game and the IP. Don't love the 4 games.
I hear you, Corbin. I hear you.
We love it though. We've grown to love it.
I'm serious. I was really happy to see that we were able to engage with people on the other side of the world because of this particular time slot. It was nice.
It was nice to give, to give them some consideration, and also it's just fun to do something a little different.
I'll be having a nap later. I'm pretty sure we all will.
I'm going to be having one very shortly. Yeah. Yeah, great stuff.
260 backers. That's
Yep.
260
Train is
backers.
still
Yeah,
going.
look at that. It's still going. That's pretty impressive.
Right? I wonder how long we can keep it going.
Temple asks, can there be a PDF pledge tier that includes all available PDFs?
Temp, do you mean all available PDFs from this crowdfunder, or do you mean including all of the back stock of PDFs?
Oh, he wants to buy every PDF? Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping to clarify.
Let us know, Tempo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, the miniatures are gonna. Yeah, people are already excited.
Just from this crowdfunder.
Yeah.
Do we have an all PDF tier?
I thought we did.
I thought so too.
I did too.
What, an all PDF tier? It's the
Yeah.
James Holden tier. James Holden tier is all PDF.
Holden tier. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There you go. There you are, friend.
We got to. We didn't remember we had to.
Right.
Now we did.
It is early. Let's see. Double check. Yeah, Cheesy Crust. Did you? I love the internet. Right. Oh, pal, Cheesy Crust says, the first time I've heard of this. Where can I become a backer?
So glad
you
asked.
Drop that link in chat. So glad you asked. Really looking forward to you becoming a backer as well, Cheesy Crust. And do come and hang out at our live streams at all times. Because honestly, I'm really kind of hungry.
Cheesy Crust sounds good right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It super does. Yeah, James Holt, thank you, Tillers. That's right.
Thank you for backing.
Hey, nice. Excellent, Cheesy Crust. I'm really hungry. Let's see. Anything else? I'm not sure what Philip is saying is not his fault, but that's pretty sus. I'm thinking it is your fault. Whatever it may be. I think we just decided that 42. That's nice. 267.
Yeah.
Moving along at a very nice clip.
Rolling along.
We're gonna get to. I almost feel like we should hang out. Oh, nice. Cassidy, rub it in her face, having hamburgers.
I know, seriously, does any place in Seattle do a 5 a.m. pizza delivery?
Right.
I bet.
I don't think we're that 24-hour here.
Yeah. All right. I'm also not 24 anymore. Morning pizza might be probably
a little rough. Yeah.
A little rough. Oh, I see. Philip says, so I say it again. I need the models and maybe Battlefleet Gothic rulebooks. Sure. Not far from my thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made your own pizza. Nice.
Wow. Hamburger, please.
For the rest of your friends.
Right. The idea certainly did occur to us that the Expanse minis and ships would be useful to folks who are playing other, RPGs for whatever reason that might be.
Or even some miniatures rules.
Yes.
Apparently.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to seeing them all painted up.
I know, right?
Yeah. So we were talking about that. We were talking about maybe doing some workshops or something on the think tank, get together, paint together or something. Or
although,
super fun.
If you want these to join your legions of emotional support unpainted miniatures, that's okay.
That's right. That's right. No shame in that game.
No, absolutely not.
Love it.
I have a wing of the house devoted to those.
Yes. I think, lots of people do. I like this. Making sure says, can't wait to pit my Expanse minis against my Xenomorphs.
That's what I'm talking about. And then you use some Cthulhu rules in there just to spice it all up.
Right. Gosh, if only there were some age system Cthulhu rules you could use. Oh, wait.
There
are. What? Yes. John says, I'll do a mini painting stream for the Expanse. That'd be super fun. I'm not
Right.
going to say any names. I don't want to put any pressure on them, but we do have some resident expert painters on the payroll.
Yeah,
We're
that's true.
gonna try. We don't want to put too much pressure, but we would love to see
Well,
anyone able to send these guys a pizza as a bribe. I mean,
he
a gift.
swore when he put down that brush that they were never going to bring it back.
That's right. That's right. Now he's old and grizzled. He'll come back and teach the youngsters how to win.
2 weeks away from retirement. He's too old for this shit.
Right,
That's right. That's exactly right. Or he'll be the old guy looking like kind of a bum, kind of outside, and the kids are like, "Oh gosh, I wish I could paint." I painted once. I can totally see it happening. Let's see. Can anyone? I'm wondering what the bribe would be for. Like, what are you bribing us to do? I mean, pizza would get you a long way. It just depends on
I don't know that anybody in Seattle is making pizzas at 5 a.m., but
yeah, I mean, maybe find someone who's putting together some, gourmet home.
Seattle is not really an open all night kind of town.
It's not.
It used to be more so than it is now. Yeah. Borthquake says, "Wow, with the amount of unpainted minis I have, I should be supported for the remainder of my life."
See, there you go.
There you go.
Just a foundation of emotional stability.
That's right. That's right. Lucky you.
Public schools, right? That's true.
That is true.
So all the kids can have their 10 a.m. lunch.
Right.
Oh, I get it. I see. Yeah, I'll blame you for that. You said the German backers are changing the
backers
backer.
are changing it to German.
Oh,
Boy,
Paul, that's nice.
Calls out the German backers.
Right.
I didn't see anybody else getting that special treatment, but maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I just think the German language is so lengthy. Now, so. Yeah. I think it's just that, for every, one word that we've got that's, or let's say 3 words, there's a long 1-word German, version of it that is.
Right.
The ships will be easy to paint. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Easier, certainly.
Always, go knock on the cafeteria door. Hey, public school, give me some of that pizza.
Right. Can I have a sheet?
I mean,
I don't remember it being.
It is prime Krispy Kreme time.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that is true. Krispy Kreme pizza.
Donuts.
Nice. Okay, Jock Hobson, UK. Nice.
Right. And apparently now we are just like shilling pizza on this.
I know, right? Shoot, it's a pizza tier. I like
cheesy
it.
crust. Look what you have wrought.
That's it. It's your fault, cheesy crust.
I love
you
it.
all trying to eat pizza and drink coffee are wild. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what are we thinking? Though I would like some coffee.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Troy. If you were closer,
I would swing your coffee.
Bring you some.
I know Nicole is drinking the best coffee. Nicole is
always.
Yes, absolutely. A gourmand. Yeah. Oh, sure.
Yeah. Some Starbucks Keurig cups. Come on. Terrible.
We're focused on necessity right now.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. GM Numbat says, I like the progress bars for the stretch goals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's.
I like your bunny who's rolling a roll 20.
Right.
That's a Backerkit feature. The way it does the the one you mean the one if it's the ones in the main page I made those, but if it's the little progress thing where it increments, then that's a Backerkit feature.
Oh, nice. Only Plays talking about sharing the Expanse RPG mechanics crash course over at the Atomic Think Tank. Thank you, sir.
Love it.
I love coffee and pizza, just not together. I don't think I've ever had it together, but I'd do it. I'd try once.
To ask Ian if we can add a good coffee maker feature to the ships for Expanse.
Right? Yeah.
James Holden special.
I'm trying to think of what would be on a pizza that would make coffee a good complement to it. Maybe a dessert pizza.
Right?
Perhaps. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Coffee afterwards is a sort of
I think pizza first and then coffee is better than coffee then pizza, but
I found the best recipe for Hawaiian pizza, the ham and pineapple. So you get it together and
we weren't
you
going to talk
put it
about religion in
on,
this thing.
and then you dump it in the trash. Recipe done.
Well, this
Tastes
lunch
delicious.
party has taken a strange turn.
Right? Has taken a turn. Now lines are being drawn.
That's right. Yeah. We're talking about crime apple on pizza.
Yeah, so Cassidy's got it. Breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I had a friend who had, backyard chickens, and when we had a cookbook party at her place, she did breakfast pizza with egg on top of it from her chickens. Fresh egg. It was beautiful.
Nice. Yummy. I don't know why the coffee and the sauce just sounds like a
that's
like
rough,
a toad or
man.
something. Yeah, it does. My means to clean wicker furniture, lighter fluid, and a lighter. Is it like a forever cleaning?
Yep. Only have to do it
Sounds
once.
like
Clean it. Clean it into charcoal. Blue cheese and deep fried chorizo. That sounds delicious, and also like it would just send me right into the,
it's
into
Get you invited to Big Bag Con, is what you're saying.
so
nice callback. I'm not a fan of wicker furniture either.
During our Sentinels of the Multiverse crowdfunding effort, the comments devolved into talk about pizza and pizza toppings as well. There was a theme. There's a theme.
Right?
I don't know how it happened.
We're on the right track. I think the theme is at some point we get really hungry.
Hungry and distracted by food.
Yeah. Well, so we're at 43K now. We will be at 50K here shortly. I wish that I could stay until 50K, but we're got some time. We're gonna jump back in. We're gonna be doing some streaming.
I think,
but I would say
2 hours. That's good.
Yeah,
it's been a good launch party.
I will also say, what a great launch party! This is a phenomenal support from everybody. We really appreciate you a great deal. It's been fun to chat with you, to introduce you to the Atomic Think Tank. And talk about the Expanse stuff, and we'll get into it as well. I know that we were lamenting, Ian couldn't be here today, but he'll be back, and so we'll jump on another live stream and get into some of the mechanics around, I think, combat and some of that stuff that
the real details.
Really interested in. Yeah. Anything you folks would like to say before we go?
Just thanks everybody for coming out so early and for backing and really making this such a great launch. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is my first two Numbat. I'm a fan. I've become a fan.
Yeah, watch Abraxas Precipice. Stop by the Atomic Think Tank. Keep the backer train going. Like and subscribe. Tickle the bell. Spay and neuter your pets. What else? Can't think of anything else to say. Send us pizza.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we really, really are happy to see folks that we wouldn't normally see because we kind of do things a little later in the world clock. So, James, glad you were able to hang out with us. All right, friends. Well, with that, I say good day and thank you again, and we'll be back. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.